Hello fellow travelers, welcome back to Our Big's Adventure. My name is Cynthia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the support and for clicking my video. Today we're gonna do a video about my collard greens and my garden. Check it out. It looks so good. Yes, we've got tons of collard greens. So in the video today, these are the collard greens that we thinned out of the garden and cooked. I'm very excited to show you our beautiful garden and all the bounty that's going to come from it. So let's get to work. Here's Mr. Biggs sorting out the seeds at the beginning of the garden season. He's got them separated into a spring garden, a summer garden, and a fall/winter garden. There's the starts, the seed starts, in the sunniest window in the house. Here's our herbs that we started, and I don't know if you spy that little envelope down there, but that is the collards that we planted. We only planted half of those, and I never dreamed that they would all come up and every single seed sprouted. There's the bar filled with collard greens. I was so excited, and here is my happy face with a bouquet of collard greens. A girl can't ask for anything more. Mr. Biggs and I have a fantastic system for powering through all of these collard greens. We're taking turns stripping them. We have a big sink full, and we are triple rinsing to get all of the sand off. They're getting ready for the pot. They have to soak a little bit in the water to get all the sand off, but we're just powering through the entire pile. So much sand. The first round of collard greens has been soaking for a while now, and we're going to give them a final rinse down and get them all cleaned off. Now Mr. Biggs is going to go ahead and chop all of those up, and I'm working on round 2, ready for the pot. We have a really good system, like I said, and we've done this before, so it's easy for us. But I'm going to say it probably took another 30 minutes to get them all ready for the pot. And that stock pot is massive. It's my biggest pot that I own. So I don't have a lot of onion, but what I do have is dehydrated onion. I have a ton of it. Ton. So we're going to put that in the greens. The whole package. Mr. Biggs is going to use his brand new grill to fry us up a couple of pounds of bacon to go in with those collard greens. There is nothing better than collard greens with bacon. So these are the collard greens that didn't make the cut. They were either too wilted, too leggy, too filled with bugs, too whatever. And then this is our little garden. We've got tons of collard greens still. They don't like the heat, so it's starting to be time for them to get picked out of the ground, and we'll start again in the fall when it's not so hot. And then we got some nice tomatoes and some zucchini and some more collards. Mr. Biggs just cleaned them all out, so we're gonna make them here in just a minute. Oh, more that didn't make the cut. Wow. Got a little patch of them here. There we go. And I am looking for a big leaf of collard green that I can make myself a wrap out of. That one's pretty big. I think we have a winner. And here's a tour of our little garden area. We've got some green onions. I'll be needing some of those tonight. I'm gonna make chili nachos. This is some kind of oregano. This is a big collard green. This is the stump off of the collard green that we bought from the guy that stopped by Jeremy's shop. So this is a different kind of greens. I want it to go to seed, so we're gonna try to grow it out until it goes to seed. Got a few tomatoes, some cukes, tomato. These are more collard greens. There's a nice big tomato, lots of cucumbers, and those are starting to pop now that it's getting hot. More onions, more collard greens, and that's an eggplant over there that survived the winter here. Parsley, a lot of parsley, which I'm pretty happy about. And there's a few strawberries in there, so we'll see what happens with those. More green onions, lots of green onions. More collard greens, Lord help us. And these are my tomatoes. Tomatoes. Got a few little blossoms popping. Oh, hello, bee. Can't wait for those to turn into some yummy tomatoes. Rosemary. There's my sign outside the garden. There we have it. There's my basil. We just picked a ton of this the other night. And there you have it. There's a bowl of greens that are all done. I've got some butter in there and some vinegar and some salt. I'm not really sure what happened to my footage of Mr. Biggs and I stuffing these bags full of collard greens, but we ate off the collard greens in a big bowl for a few days, and then I had these 3 nice size quart bags to put in the freezer, and each one of these will make a meal prep, which is lunch, dinner for me and Mr. Biggs. So there we have it. Beautiful collard greens. Thank you so much for watching. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, consider subscribing. And again, my community is in the comments, so please leave me a comment down below. I do reply to every single comment that I get on my channel. Thank you again, and remember everybody, enjoy your journey. Bye-bye. Check out this tomato. It's almost as tall as me. Woohoo!